It is a crisis that's been manufactured at the border by Trump.
Look, this is not the national security crisis that the president continues to describe.
The president clearly wants to escalate the situation so he can come in and look like he's the guy protecting Americans.
Are those comments not absolutely infuriating, given what's happening right now at the border? Just yesterday, nearly 400 illegals crossed our southern border near Tucson, Arizona, just that one section alone. You can see it in this video from Customs and Border Patrol. Some 200 miles from that crossing, Yuma, Arizona, is exploding with illegal immigrants. The mayor of Yuma is declaring an emergency, saying he doesn't have the resources, the space to accommodate any more people. Joining me now exclusively is Yuma, Arizona Mayor Douglas Nicholls. Mayor, your situation is so bad in your town that you have asked FEMA to respond. Explain very simply to our viewers what is happening now and how bad it's gotten.
Well, what's happened is Border Patrol has said they are releasing people in our community, and we've tried to contain it in a shelter system, but the rate at which people are being released in our community versus how quickly they can go onto their host homes, it just is increasing too much. And so at this point, we're running out of resources, we're running out of space, and we're running out of personnel to contain it. So we need help from somewhere, and this is a national issue. So I think FEMA is a correct response.
Raul Gravala, who's a congressman, covers a district bordering your district, made a comment about the immigration situation. I want to play it.
This is a manufactured crisis, and a crisis that manufactured by the Trump administration. This wall, this fantasy, this political promise that it was inane when he made it, and it continues to be inane, is not the solution. It doesn't even approach a solution.
So that was January 8th. He took the opportunity to hit the wall idea. But what do you have to say to the congressman tonight?
Well, we really do need resources. I'm not fronting for anybody politically. This is a real issue my community is facing. If we end up getting overran in our nonprofit structure, which is beginning to happen, it's going to be a real crisis around our town. We've got people that will have no resources, no food, no ability to find their own transportation. That'll be just in our community. And I'm not really sure how to handle that when you have hundreds of people coming your way without any sort of relief or opportunity to get the situation under control.
So they cross the border in Tucson area, correct? Is that right? And then they come up? Is that how it's working?
No, actually, they cross the border here in San Luis area, which is just south of Yuma. So this is a separate sector from Tucson.
Okay, so they're crossing right into your community. You have various non-governmental shelters, but shelters that work with the government in these circumstances. And the shelters, every single one of them, I understand, is full tonight. Is that correct?
That is correct. And we have really one large effort with multiple agencies in that same facility. And it is at capacity, has been at capacity for 2 days now. And it reaches over capacity as the influx comes up and down.
Well, who's footing the bill for this?
Well, right now it's the nonprofit network. Their regional funds as well as local funds have come together in order to address the need we have today. But ultimately, they've already expressed to me they've got about a week left of being able to commit these kind of resources to address this issue.
Yeah, well, the federal government gives huge grants to Catholic relief services, Catholic charities, Lutheran organizations, and others. But this is costing huge money to the American taxpayer. And our hearts and thoughts go out to your community as you deal with this, Mayor, and we're going to continue to spread the word. This is an emergency. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.